Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. Alright, so we have some things to read and some things to identify. Let's see. Temple of Astarte, Volume 1. Let's go ahead and read that. In the earliest days of creation, first came the gods, and next came the seven races. These two classes of consciousness existed in harmony, but there was little communion between the two. Then came Astarte, mother of the Source, and through her great power, the mundane was united with the divine. When man closes his eyes, he sees not only darkness and feels not only the constant pull of the void, he sees the love of the goddess, a gentle glow, and he feels how all of creation is bound beautifully together. As Astarte's power grew, so did its remarkable effect upon the inhabitants of our world. No longer could sickness and injury undo us. No sorcerers were capable of mending any harm that daily life might inflict upon us. Sorcerers, those who could commune with the goddess and thus guide the source, bless us with their gifts. It is through these holy souls that Astarte grants us her finest honors, and it is through them that she is honored. This temple, the greatest tribute to Astarte yet erected within Rivellon, serves as home to countless sorcerers who can study the great gifts of the goddess, then venture across the realm to spread her blessings. To lay eyes upon the goddess is to feel the greatest love of the divine, and here our visions show us she to whom we owe all. We pay tribute to her for the gift of Source, and she in turn provides. Here, goblin and orcish shamans join hands with elvish and human sorcerers, bent in service to the goddess, and in gratitude for her gifts. Astarte, mother of all, may she thrive 1,000 eons. Okay. Why have the gods left Rivellon? We've read that before. Tales of the Seven Gods. We've read that one. The Absence of the Seven Gods. We've read. Got some parchment, I think. Yeah, we've read that one. Bone Totems we've read. Leandra's lab notes. This diary contains several fragmented notes, seemingly scribbled in distraction. Tenebrium stores located within Lacula Mines, sufficient for all operations. Miners contained, devoted to conduit. Should expedite the mining process. Imp has proven useful in the development of prototype, but the result was far more dangerous and difficult to control than anticipated. Consider implementing failsafe. Power without loyalty is useless. The key is blood. Bloodstone and my own contribution of life make the resulting knights loyal to me in every way. Still, a danger must be further mitigated. Have developed method to make knights vulnerable if it should become necessary to dismantle them. The spell and the blood suffice. First, fully functioning prototype created. A beauty to behold. Totally loyal to me. Immaculates will oversee continued production of knights. I expect that soon my army will be ready to march. Alright, old letter. L. After so long without hearing from you, I had feared the worst. You were so angry that night. I thought the fire in your eyes might scorch us. I would have deserved to burn on the pyre of your rage. Yes, a more fitting fare for my coward soul I could not have devised. When you slammed the door behind you, every candle in the cabin snuffed to smoke. Something died then, something within me, within Akara. You were gone, and we didn't know if or when we'd get you back. You must know how dearly, even then, you were wanted, how my heart sobbed, begging me to go after you, but I was stuck fast to where I stood and to the life I had chosen. And 2 years passed this way. My arms began to forget the width of your waist. My fingers no longer itched to comb through your wild mess of hair. Then your letter. Of course I will meet you at the King Crab Inn. Of course I will. Z. So that was Zandalor's reply. Also, cloth scraps can go to Homestead. Another old letter. Leandra, hosting your little pet has been a pure pleasure. What Evelyn lacks in subtlety, she certainly makes up for in utter disdain for her current position. Yes, I assure you, you've made her a very happy woman indeed. Her peeking over my shoulder has hardly helped my already fervent endeavor to raise Brachus Rex. My eagerness to find the Source King likely outweighs even your own. When next I write, I will have found him. Signed, Dr. Theleron Hashnator. Alright, well, we already knew all that. Alright, another old letter. Your Holiness, the conduit of the goddess, I have ever endeavored to follow the path you have laid out for me. Your devotee. I have put aside all pleasures so that I might better pursue the one way, and it has been a great honor to serve as your trusted aid. Your Holiness, I was shaken when I discovered it was the counselor, and not your devoted Evelyn, you called to assist you in the King Crab Inn that night. Have I erred in some way? Have I proven myself less than faithful? What have I done to unearn your trust? Whatever wrongdoing I have committed, I will atone for it. Your devoted servant, Evelyn. Okay. Another old letter. Sister, it has been entirely too long, and strange whisperings from within the Goblin Highlands and the tribes of the East bode ill. I beseech you, please come home. Life has taken on a dreadful pallor in your absence. Where is my bright and bristling sister, dashing here and there, gobbling up information like a spring caterpillar before its metamorphosis? I have done wrong by you, this I know, but it is time for us to put these past wrongs behind us. Accept my apology, dear Leandra, and let us move forward. I have heard disturbing news about a dangerous cult, led by some or other madman called the Conduit. The forest creatures whisper dark tales of source and sacrifice. Come home, sister. If we are to face this potential threat, we'll need one another. You feel so distant. Your soul is so far from my own. I want to make amends. Love, I.
Leandra's web weaves wider than I could have imagined.
This is no rogue witch. This is a conspiracy.
I'm not sure that I would qualify as a conspiracy right now. Whatever. Send that to Homestead. Also, let me get all of these into a container. There we go. Oh yeah, I should swap out some of this armor. Do. Go. There we go. Alright, so that can go to Homestead, that can go to Homestead. There we go. That is just parchment. Wait a second, what am I doing? That should stay with me. My bad. There we go. There's a lot of keys in this game. And all of them, except for Reginald's spare key and Ancient Stone Gate key, basically look the same. Alright, Priestess's Diary. Let's see. Yeah, we've read that one. And we've read that one. That was the Mine Worker's Log. Okay, and that looks like that's about it. Alright, so we also have Leandra's Spell. Darkly glowing and feather light, this parchment feels deceptively easy to lose or mishandle, almost as though whoever wrote it wanted it to be lost. Combined with the blood of their mother, this spell revokes the blessing of invulnerability granted to the Death Knights. This incantation ought only to be used in the event that the Knights do somehow threaten the final Immaculate objective, as laid out by the Conduit herself.
Remarkable! With this spell and the so-called blood of the mother, those Death Knights will be at our mercy.
Leandra won't stand a chance. This could all be over sooner than we'd thought.
Well, I mean, we have to get her blood first. Okay, so I need a Lore Master level 4. Oh, also, He Who Smelts at Volume 6. Let's go ahead and read that. Beat some metal scraps into shape, and you've got a makeshift piece of armor. Swinging a hammer around, that's the way to do it. Leave throwing hard-earned gold around to the elves. Okay. We already knew that. Right. Let's get that on, and you have too much to carry. That's okay, because that'll be fixed soon. Alright, let's see. So, unidentified dark sword. Alright, so it's one-handed, so I don't care too much about it. +1 due to level difference. 30% chance to set burning status for 3 turns, so. Send that to the homestead so it doesn't overload me. We know what that is. We know what that is. Let's identify that. 60 to 119 fire damage, 8% extra crit chance, 25% chance to set muted status for 2 turns, and 20% chance to set crippled status for 3 turns. Unidentified Arbalest, it's Divine. It would be pretty awesome if I was using crossbows. 112 to 175 piercing, 28 to 44 earth damage, no extra crit chance, +2 speed, -0.7 movement, +71 hit points, 30% chance to set bleeding status for 3 turns, 30% chance to set slowed status for 3 turns. But it's level 15. So, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Infected half-pike of maiming. 30% for bleeding and slowed. Air wand, that can go to you. Let's check out this helmet. +1 armor specialist on a leather helmet. I mean, I guess that would give you some extra boosts to that. Alright, +1 armor specialist, +1 leadership, and unbreakable. Well, let's toss that over to Medora, see if that's going to be any good for her. Alright, 111 armor rating. Requires armor specialist 2, though. Immunity to bleeding, 23% fire resistance, -0.7 movement. But we'll have her take a look at that. Check out this robe. +1 strength, 19% fire and water resistance. I don't think that's going to be something that we care about. Uh, 21% block chance, +2 constitution, 28% air resistance, -0.75 movement, and immunity to stunned. If we used shields, that'd be good. Alright, we got a legendary belt. +1 lockpicking, +1 dual wielding, and 17% tenebrium resistance. That I will give over to Wolgraf. We'll check him out eventually with that. See if that's going to be good for him. Requires strength 8, +1 dexterity, 20% of melee damage is piercing damage. I'll check that on Medora, I guess. So unfortunately not anything super duper awesome. Let's see. How does this robe stack up? I think I prefer all of that. I prefer the movement and all the resistances. Not that I move a whole lot, but it's still pretty good to have. And she doesn't use strength. She's not close to maxed out on her carrying capacity, so eh. There we go. And for Medora, well, first thing, let's get that meteor grenade on. I should buy some more of these. Explode into 6 balls of fiery mayhem, which will rain down, deal 54 to 74 fire damage, or create fire surfaces in a 3-meter radius. Alright, and that would go in there. Okay. It's a lot better armor rating, but I'd lose out on perception and constitution. I think I really like those. The armor, I'd lose out on armor specialist, and I need armor specialist 2 to even equip this. But immunity to bleeding wouldn't be bad. Fire resistance is okay. +2 initiative. I kind of like the idea of reflecting some more damage. And dexterity, I think, is better than initiative on her. Not that... I don't know what dexterity does, really. Well, it influences your defense rating, so that's good. Because I do have some armor specialist that I could swap in. Could do that. I'd probably have to put 2 in, though. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Anyway. Let's see what's behind here.
Scepter of Command. What do you think it's for?
From the look of these blueprints, it's got something to do with Death Knights. Perhaps there's a way to handle them yet.
Oh, I thought this was gonna reveal something for
What's
me.
this? A blueprint for a so-called Scepter of Command. There may be a way to handle these Death Knights yet. What's this?
Okay, nope.
A blueprint for a so-called Scepter of Command.
That's it. All right. I thought that was actually going to be a way out of here. Well, I suppose go back here. Talk to you. Ow! Rude. It's extremely rude. Get some more hit points.
Oh, now I can endure anything.
All right. Well, we're not burning anymore, at least.
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypt or library, both may move you. A hurried choice is never wisest.
All right. Well, we haven't been to the crypt yet, so
Away,
off
away
we
we
go.
fly away, to the crypt where ghosts lie sleeping, to the crypt with corpses weeping. Away, away we fly away.
I don't know if the corpses are weeping. That sounds bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? Gonna see if there's anything interesting down there. There's a plaque. There's some more plaques. We see any? Oh. Where is that? There's some ham. Did I miss some ham? I think that might be from one of the animals. One of the, creatures. I'm pretty sure I went in there. Yeah. I think one of the, maybe one of the rats died, and, that did it. Alright, well. We've got plaques to read.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Astartes' servant, Cardinal Montrek, rests here. Into the source he has returned. Well, let's see what happens.
Into the fray once more.
Well, that's rude. That's rude. How dare they? Alright. Well, I don't want to do that then.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Blessed is she who blesses us. Cardinal Julianne rests here. Into the source she has returned.
What's this? I found something.
The tomb of the unholy. Into the source even they have returned.
Endeavor to worship, or endeavor to depart.
Bishop Grievix. Hello?
Goddess, greetings, wanderer. What brings you to this house of the goddess during these troubled times?
Well, hold on. You got honey and gold. What do I have that I don't care about? A repair hammer. It's not enough. How about all of this junk? I have lots of junk to pawn off on you, Mr. Ghost. $132. All right. Just need 110. Well, looks like we're not pawning off all this junk on you. We'll pawn off some. There we go. I'll take it. So you were an Immaculate too?
A what? No, certainly not. I serve Astarte, our great goddess. A bishop of the source am I, in life and in death.
You say you serve the Source. I am a Source hunter, sworn to stamp out that diseased power.
I ought to box your ears and tie your black tongue. A source hunter, you say? And what does your mission entail exactly? Chasing down the ill and wounded, healed by source and executing them?
Source is tainted. It is a power of chaos and darkness.
That's impossible. Absurd. Our Astarte is the great bringer of light, of order, of healing. No, I don't know what strange land you are from, wanderer, or why you've come to her temple to spread such lies and gossip, but I think it best if you take your blasphemy elsewhere.
Well, okay, but after you answer some more questions. What is this temple?
The goddess's home, of course, her house of worship. Here she'll return when she's finished her great work. Yes, when she returns, she'll rejoin her beloved and loving flock here in this very temple.
She's gonna have a little bit of cleaning up to do when she gets back. I'll take my leave. Okay. Well. Mr. Rat. Dang it. Get back here, Rat. Just want to talk to you. I most definitely do not want to accidentally click on one of those. One of these piles. That would be bad. There we go.
I believe a thing you hear about a room full of gold. Anyone who says that is full of something else.
No, we discovered a room full of gold. We just couldn't do anything with it. It was very heartbreaking.
I've spotted something.
Okay, well, there's no plaque in front of that one. Is this gonna murder us? No. Magical unlock scroll. Well, I'll take that. Alright, I feel like there is something else around here. If I miss something. No, maybe not. I don't see anything around. Alright, well, let's interact with you again.
You want to fly? You want to wing? Just say the words, I'll heed your call. The library? The entrance hall? You want to fly? You want to wing?
I'll actually take my leave because I forgot about this button. Alright, I have no idea what that's doing. There's nothing there. I have no idea what that did. Don't burn me. I want to see if I can pick up the plaque. Nope. Can't. Alright, yeah, I have no idea what that button does. Maybe it does nothing? Oh well.
You
Alright,
want to fly?
to the entrance
you
hall.
want to wing? Away, away, we fly away. Quickly to the entrance hall. Come now, one and all. Away, away, we fly away.
There's the statue. Is that the same statue that we saw before? I don't think so. Alright. So which way is out? And which way has loot? That has loot. Alright, let's separate you. Because this seems dangerous. Alright. Seemed okay, actually. That is fine. Not seeing anything else along here. Alright, what do we have that we just picked up? Let's see. For one thing, a painting of a woman. We've got an unidentified military rapier, need level 4, and a delicate silver amulet. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these checked out. Alright, the amulet, fire absorption shield and reflects 20% melee damage as air damage. Meh. Really meh. How is that an epic? It's worth a lot of money, that's the only thing good about it. Decent damage, 20% chance for feared status and 15% chance for shield status. Guess those are okay. I mean, the amulet is terrible. Like, really. You're gonna have so many better things than that at this point. If we're like 30% reflection, maybe. Oh well. Alright. I don't see anything else around there. I wonder if that's supposed to be Astarte. You gonna murder us? Try to. There's another mirror there. Does this connect up with, one of the other places? Oh, yeah, it does connect up with that. I mean, it's mostly clear. We just can't climb over these little bits right there. Go figure. Alright, that looks like that's it here. Okay.
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypt or library both may move you. A hurried choice is never wisest.
Okay, well, we've been to the library and to the crypt. How do I get out of here? Let me check. No. That seems incorrect. Have I missed something? So we've been to those places. Oh, ow. My face. I didn't miss a mirror down here, did I? I got that. Oh, there's a path this way. Did miss that.
I must douse these flames! I'm drenched!
Let me go ahead and
Skin.
do some healing. Get extra hit points. Alright. Move quickly. I missed that there was a route here. Got the burning again. Stop that game. Come on. Crying out loud. See anything else to grab here? Alright, we do have another mirror here. Well.
Soldier, soldier, burning bright, where will you go? What will you see? The gold within, the sun above. Where will you go? What will you see?
Well, I like the idea of the gold within. Hold on. I don't trust this game, though.
Soldier, soldier, burning bright.
Gold
the
within.
Gold within cannot
Aww.
be reached. My paths have all been mangled, breached. The gold within cannot be reached.
Boo. Alright, before I do that, let's double check the map. Looks like we've done everything that we can here, so... yeah, I think we're good.
Soldier, soldier,
take me to the sun above.
Prepare to bask beneath the sun. For your freedom you have won. I'll send you now, hold fast your party. Goodbye, and blessed be Astarte.
Yeah, 9100 XP. That's good. This is not where I thought it was, but we have obviously been here. Oh no, it is. I guess his mirror is active now. Alright. Portal to the mines. That will take us back there. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. Alright.
Soldier, burning, prepare to bar.
Now I'm really curious what the actual mines would be like at this point if we go back to the main entrance.
I just need a tiny sip.
Alright, there we go. Vitality boosted, that'll help our hit points. Alright, but we're out of the mines. And characters are considerably overloaded with stuff, so I might go do some selling. It'll give me an opportunity to see if there's anything new available. Probably not. At least nothing super duper good, because I don't think we've gained a level since we've done a bunch of stuff, but I don't know, who knows. For now, that will be this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. See you then.